Hey guys, this is Kyle and Travis, and we're hosts of KAD Stories. So we're all snazzed up because we actually ended up getting home from a really nice anime concert. I think it was called Candlelight Anime Concert by Fever, I think. But anyway, we thought now was the best time to open some packages from a few people. So I apologize for being so slow on this. I know people wanted me to do this a while ago, including Sarah Solansky and Tabby, who are the board members of TAG, and Sarah Solansky leads KAD Village, which is a directory for adoptees to promote and share their businesses, such as KADStories. So we always want to support adoptees and their special projects going on, especially when they support us. We also want to support them. So they have our full support. And about that is we got two packages. So apparently one, I was a winner of something for some reason. I don't know, she just immediately sent me a package. Sarah Solansky, the leader of KAD Village. So we had a really long chat. We talked 5 hours, but anyway, I haven't even opened this, so let's see what it is. Oh wow, thank you. Oh, that's really cool. So I don't know if you could see it. I didn't even notice, but you can actually see the KAD Village logo on this cool mug. And I designed this logo, which is pretty cool. I probably could have made it better, but at the time that's all we did. But it looks pretty snazzy regardless. I like it. So thank you, Sarah Solansky, for the mug. I really appreciate that. And this is KAD Stories, Kyle and Travis saying thank you for that. So there's another letter apparently that we're supposed to do, and this is from Tabby, and this is for us, and this is for their TAD Cares program. So basically the head honcho behind it all is the Adoptee Group, which is led by Jodi Gill, and a lot of these are kind of the subset of that organization, the nonprofit. So Sarah Solansky is kind of going off on her own thing, running KAD Village and KoreanAdopteeStories, along with Cowbell's Creations, Travis's Balitz Studios, and Duo Tracks, so which is really cool. So we're on their website. So basically they wanted me to do these UNSelfies for TAD Cares. Tabby Dupree's did. She just made a nice video showcasing what the Adoptee Group KAD Cares is. Or maybe it's called TAG Cares. I think it's called TAG Cares. But anyway, she would like us to take a photo of us writing a special message of why we believe in the Adoptee Group and why it's important to donate them. Because I want to say this is our own personal story. Mental health had hit us at home, so we have a lot of support with it. My brother has been diagnosed with bipolar. Maybe you can talk a little bit about it before we move on a little bit, and I'll talk about mine.
Yeah, just to sum things up, I've had bipolar disorder since 2008. I was actually had a manic reaction to Paxil, which wasn't my first antidepressant I ever been on. But lo and behold, it's already almost 2022, so it's pretty close to 14 years almost, 13 and a half to 14 years that I had struggles with bipolar disorder. Our channel is primarily not only to get to know more about you as the adoptee community, not just Korean adoptees, but you in general as the adoptee community, to just be aware and acknowledge and support and just gain a temperature or a feel of what the KAD community is like, whether it's good or bad, and maybe both, and hopefully it is more to the good than bad. But regardless, we like to share those stories.
So mental health really impacted us quite severely, that we both had suicidal ideations. I mean, even recently, and me, I had depression and I had a thought disorder, a paranoia that probably be due to the lack of sleep or whatever I was going through at the time. It kind of put me through the ringer along with my brother. So aside from that, we're doing a lot better now. It has been probably since 2017 that my brother's been hospitalized. Again, he's been hospitalized, I think, like several times, but he's doing a lot better, and that's why why we believe in the mental health project, because I'll share a personal story. So I was having suicidal ideations earlier the year, and the reason why I was trying to look for a solid adoptee competent therapist. So I ended up going on the website, and I can't remember the website, but anyway, it was some directory, and I literally called like 10 of those people, and the problem is none of them accepted health insurance. So the problem with that is, apparently, I may be describing this incorrectly, but from my reasoning, when we actually spoke with an adoptee competent therapist named Rebecca Erickson, she kind of stated that in order to accept health insurance, you kind of have to work under somebody else, meaning you lose control. So because of that, you also lose money. So that doesn't give any therapist incentive to accept Medicare or Social Security or anything like that, which is a shame, because in the end, they require therapists to pass this license, meaning they're probably higher educated, yet they're forced to take a pay cut. And the reality is, a lot of the poor people, I feel like, and people that probably need it, are probably people that cannot pay out of cash. Now, there's some reason why people don't want to pay out of cash. Some people like to keep these things private matters because mental health still has a little stigma behind it. I think it's still better than in the past. But anyway, with Take Cares from the Adoptee Group, they're trying to offer mental health support for adoptees. And we want to support the Adoptee Group and Take Cares and KAD Village, because we truly believe that the adoptee community has issues with mental health, suicide. Again, adoptees are more than 4 times likely to commit suicide than non-adoptees, and they also struggle with a lot of mental health issues. And as you know, personally from our own interviews, a lot of them had struggled with trauma. Not everybody, but quite a few of them struggled with trauma from their adoptive families, their adoption, abandonment, loss of their mother, kind of the primal wound they call it, and a lot of them end up developing mental health issues, whether it's from birth or whether it's actually from situational. So we know a lot of adoptees that have mental health issues, and this is why we want to support it. Our channel 100%, 110% supports any group that, like NAMI, for instance, which is the walk we go to every year, National American Mental Health Alliance, I think, or something like that. But anyway, we do 100% support and back any group that supports mental health, wellness, and support, which is a necessary thing, especially for those that are in dire need, and I feel like it can help save lives. So what we're gonna do is just write a quick note and take a picture of why we believe the Adoptee Group is so important, and I'll write mine first, and then Travis can write his second. So basically, the UNSelfie is how you're supposed to hide your face. So I hope I don't mess this up. But anyway, I support the Adoptee Group because, I'll just say it verbally, is there's not enough adoptee competent therapists out there, especially ones that accept mental health services, and there are a lot of adoptees in need that need mental health services. So this is why I support the Adoptee Group. So I'll do something like that. So, okay, so this is my UNSelfie. So this is my UNSelfie for today. There's not a lot of mental health support for adoptees who are 4 times more likely to commit suicide. And there is not enough adoptee competent therapists that accept health insurance. As adoptees, we need this support and to save lives. All right, now it'll be my brother's turn. Okay, perfect. Travis Balitz wrote, "This organization will provide mental health services that are free to adoptees. It is very difficult for many adoptees to have access to these services since they cost money. Adoptees' voices must be heard." All right, perfect. So, all right, guys, so this is us with our UNSelfies. We're gonna actually take a photo for us at the end here.